the English Premier League has decided to bend a knee and to virtue signal towards the LGBTQ community. So there's a story of this man called Marc Guehi. He plays for the national team of England. He's a national team player as well there. So anyway, Marc Guehi, what happened is that there is this thing that the captains need. They need to wear the captain armband, but that one is got colors on it. It's like rainbow colors and all that to represent the LGBTQ, to say that hey, soccer is welcoming or something like that. So Marc Guehi wore it, won it, and then after that, on the armband itself, he had written "I love Jesus," and there was the controversy. So I just wanted to lay the groundwork for that before we watch the video, and we're going to react to it, and just to see for me personally the hypocrisy in that. Okay, let's watch what happened with Marc Guehi.
Last night, for the second game running, the Crystal Palace captain Marc Guehi wore the rainbow armband before his sides took on Ipswich, but he added the words, "Jesus loves you." Now that, after he added a similar message at the weekend against Newcastle. In light of that decision, the FA reminded him of their regulations on religious messaging. This was Guehi's take on it today.
Yeah, I think the message was pretty clear, to be honest. It was a message of love, of truth as well, you know, and a message of, you know, inclusivity. So I think it speaks for itself.
Well, Guehi was speaking to us at the home of Cray Wanderers, the club from Chislehurst in Kent, where his potential was first spotted when a youngster. We'll have more from Guehi on his old club a little later in the programme. But for more context on the armband story, our chief reporter, Kaveh Solokol, is here. Kaveh, good to see you. So Marc Guehi said it's all pretty clear. Wasn't clear to me. What was he actually on about in that little piece there?
I mean, it's difficult for me to put words into his mouth. This is obviously a very sensitive issue. He chose his words carefully. For what it's worth, my own personal opinion is that the rainbow armband and the rainbow laces campaign is all about sending out the message that everybody is welcome to come to football games. And I personally think that is a message that everybody should be getting behind.
All right. So there you have it. The controversy is the fact that on the armband, he put that Jesus loves you. And I think that's the mistake that soccer is making. That's the mistake that English Premier League is making. And I worry that someday, even us here in South Africa will wake up to that fact that we find our soccer is infiltrated by the LGBTQ movement. And I'm yet, and I can be corrected here. I'm yet to see a situation. I've yet to see a situation whereby at the soccer game or in other places where sports is concerned that those who subscribe to the LGBTQ agenda, so to speak, that they are not welcome in any sports. Soccer particularly is a very inclusive sport whereby people of different persuasions, different religious background, we can come together. People of different political persuasions, different social, whatever the case may be, social class, you name it, people are able to come together. And I think with this type of virtue signaling and bending a knee to the LGBTQ community, that's what's going to make the sport of soccer. It's going to contaminate this, for the lack of a better word, where soccer was pure. It didn't have all these many politics. And now they're being dragged in. Even those times where there was a Black Lives Matters, people were taking the knee and all those type of things. I still felt that in spite of that, we shouldn't be bringing those type of politics into sport. Sport is a unifying thing, particularly soccer, since it's the biggest sport in the world. So I think the English Premier League made a mistake here. They're making a mistake. There was another incident with Mazraoui. He plays for Man United. Now, in this case, they even had jackets that they were supposed to wear, rainbow jackets and things like that. Mazraoui, I believe, is a Muslim. And he refused. He says, I'm not going to wear this. And in the name of inclusivity, as the host and his guest was saying, that like this message about inclusivity and all these type of things, in the name of inclusivity and being tolerant and all that, even people of different religious beliefs, they should be accommodated and things like that. So I'm saying religion and these social justice movements, whatever you want to call them, they should stay out of sports. Sports shouldn't be politicized. Sport is about unification, fun. I want to bring my children there. I want to enjoy with my family there, with my friends and all that. Even if me and my friend might have different political views, even if me and my friend are of a different sexual orientation and all that, we just came to soccer. We want to watch the soccer and enjoy the soccer and all those type of things. I think the EPL is making a mistake here. I'd like to hear from you guys on your comments. What do you think about this? I like what Marc Guehi did. He stood up for what he believes. These things cannot be just rammed onto them and sort of they should just get along with these things and all that. If he's got a different point of view, it needs to be accommodated, and he needs to stand up for his belief. Mazraoui as well, I believe, is a Muslim, and he stood up for what he believed in, and he says, like, I'm not gonna wear this. And he ended up the whole team of Manchester United, they didn't wear those jackets. So we shouldn't be advertising this type of things in front of our children and things like that. Yeah, that's really my personal belief. Let me know what you think. I'd like to hear your comments, and if I'm out of order, let me know. But I strongly and truly believe that sports should be left alone from this type of politics. Let's leave all these things to the politicians and the politics out there. All right. I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.